We're back with another foundation review. Oh God, I'm weird. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You are viewing me barefaced right now because I'm going to be talking about the new-ish Covergirl matte foundation. They recently sent me a shit ton of shades. This is not sponsored, however, and I just wanted to relay my experience with this product. I've been testing it pretty much all week and I'm really happy. And I thought, since, hey, there are so many drugstore foundations out there and a lot of them are crap, and there are a few that are great, but coming across one that I like this much is extremely rare. I haven't felt this way about a drugstore foundation since the L'Oreal Pro, Infallible Pro line came out a few years ago. And so to me, this is a big step up, especially for Covergirl. So I can't wait to tell you my thoughts and show you a quick little demo. What's nice about this foundation is it has a pump. It has a fairly thick consistency. It's wanting to run, but it doesn't really when I put it on the back of my hand. I'm showing you one side with a beauty blender, and I find that this does not yield quite as much coverage as a brush, which I will show you on the other side. But if you look at my under eye redness compared to the eye where I haven't done anything, that's pretty good considering it's just a foundation and not a concealer. I also think this is a fairly good shade match for me, which is shocking because it's like the 8th choice in terms of from the very top of the range. So the color range is pretty amazing for drugstore. Now I'm going to show you with a traditional flat top kabuki brush how I get a lot more coverage with a lot less product. So I prefer using a brush with this, especially when you're doing a stippling method. You could really layer it on. So because I wanted even coverage, I pulled that over to the other side just so you can kind of get an idea of what we're going for here coverage wise. And the finish, you can see, is still fairly luminous at this point. I have not set it or anything at this point. And now this is, I believe, after concealer and powder. So we still have quite a natural finish here. So this is me now after I've done my makeup. This is pretty much what I do on a day-to-day basis. I am not really makeup crazy anymore. Not to say that I don't put makeup on every time I go out in public. I absolutely do. But it generally looks like this. So I'm sorry if I'm not glam enough for YouTube. I just wanted to show you now, this, to me, this foundation does not set right away, not as quickly as I would like or as quickly as I like to do my makeup now. So I do set it. I set this today with the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, which is my favorite powder right now. Even when it gets in the air, if it gets in your mouth, it tastes good. And I just find it to be really flattering powder. So I set this with that, even though it claims to be a matte foundation. To me, this is really more of like a natural finish foundation. So if you're scared of matte foundations, I would not be scared of this. If you are oily AF and looking for something that's really gonna mattify you, I don't think this is your product. I'm not saying I don't think that you should try it. I do think it's an amazing product. However, you might want to put on a something kind of similar to the Becca primer, the mattifying primer, something underneath to give you that extra little bit of help, because I don't know if this is going to take you all the way there. Granted, it might be my own user error. I've never let this set on its own, but to me, in the amount of time that it would normally take a foundation to set, this doesn't set. This still appears fairly luminous. It does provide a medium coverage, I would say medium to full if you build it up. However, you could see I had some blemishes today that I wanted to cover, and with 2 coats it sort of covered them, but you might need to spot conceal after as well. Personally, I'm into a more medium finish foundation right now just because I just do a more natural look with my face.
So to me, I like the coverage that it provides. I don't feel like I'm wearing a mask. I also think it's absolutely incredible that a drugstore foundation has 48 shades. I believe that's how many they sent me, and because they sent me every shade. I showed you the shade earlier that I'm wearing, and I'm like the 8th foundation in, and that's never the case with me. I'm super fair. I'm not even very self-tan right now, if at all, really. I don't think anything is left over. I really like this foundation. I'm glad that I have extras in different shades for when I do self-tan, because I love this. I just love the ease of use when using a drugstore foundation, because if you ever run out last minute, you can just go to any drugstore and pick some more up, especially when you're traveling. It's really convenient. You never have to worry. The price point, let me look up for you. One moment. So this is the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Liquid Foundation. It is supposed to be natural and breathable without cracking for 12 hours. I like that it doesn't have some crazy claims like 25-hour wear. It's like, let's get real. 12 hours is plenty for anyone, I think. A Flex Hold technology creates a strong yet flexible film on the skin for durability and comfort. I don't like that they're using the word film. It just sounds gross, but I understand what they're trying to say. While the mattifying powders absorb oil and minimize pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish. I agree, it is soft matte. Very similar to the NARS concealer, which I'm also wearing today, which is my favorite concealer, called Soft Matte. It's very much a soft matte, it's not a dry matte. Claims to be pore minimizing, I would definitely say so. Oil control, I'm not oily, it's hot, but I feel like this gives me a really flattering, natural skin dewiness, even in 96-degree weather right now in LA. So I feel like if it were normal weather, it might be even better at controlling oil, but I'm happy with how my skin looks at the end of the day. So take that as you will. Transfer resistant, I could probably buy that. Okay, it says 40 shades. So still, for drugstore, 40 shades is amazing. I think that I counted 48, but I could be totally memorizing something wrong. They also came out with some primers that I've tried that I did really like. I tried their luminizing primer. I liked it. I don't think it's like the be all and end all, but for a drugstore primer, it didn't break me out like most drugstore primers do. So I'm about that. And it retails on Amazon for $8.49, which anything under $10 nowadays at the drugstore seems like a real steal. The drugstore's gotten really crazy lately. My L'Oreal Infallibles are in the $12, $13 range now, and so for something to be $8.50, I think that's awesome, especially for the quality that you're getting. I have just truly enjoyed this product. I will show you one more final close-up now that I've finished my makeup and powdered for your viewing pleasure. So let me know what you think of this product. I really like it. I think it's probably going to be my go-to foundation for the summertime, solely for ease of use, price point, affordability, shade range, and just the way that this product delivers. I feel like my skin looks great every time I look in the mirror, and I can't say that about other foundations. Thank you, airplane. The things that happen when you live 5 minutes away from Burbank Airport. So this gets my wholehearted 5-star out of 5 review. I just think this is a great product. Again, not sponsored by Covergirl. It was sent to me, but there's no sponsorship. Trust me, I wish there was sponsorship. Covergirl, sponsor me. But why would you when I'm giving you free content? Alright, that does it for this review. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried this or what your favorite summer foundations are and what they've been so far. It's only getting hotter. So let me know what your favorites have been. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time on the channel. Bye!